Rongo, both on no points. -28 the goal difference for Rongo. Group B looks really interesting. Dishweshwe beat Refilwe in the opening game. Dishweshwe from Lesotho, and Aguila Stars women of Zambia, good 5-0 win over Okakarara. So it's a must-win for both Refilwe and Okakarara here. They're on no points. Aguila and Dishweshwe, they play later with a maximum 3 points from one game so far. So coming up, it's a double-header. Okakarara Golden Ladies against Refilwe, starting off at midday local time, and 3 p.m. Aguila Stars of Zambia against Dishweshwe, which should be a really close game. Okakarara are technically the home team for this. They're in the white colours, and Refilwe in the dark colours. Both of these very much developmental. Rauna Uhulu is the captain, number 9. For Okakarara. Notando Nkumani from Eswatini is our referee, assisted by a Zimbabwean and Malawian. A Zambian 4th official, Norman Matemera of Zimbabwe. He is the match commissioner. So looking in good spirits are Okakarara, coming back from a difficult first game. They got 4 players available for this match that were not available for the first game. And coming in, Emily Dube and Natasha Chivong. I'd say that's the 2 changes. Also coming in is Giwa at the back. So Refilwe in those dark colours. It's a really new developmental project. Okakarara Golden Ladies from Namibia. Okakarara is 300 kilometres north of Windhoek, and Refilwe there from East Rand in Gauteng. So they're 5 years old as a project, Okakarara. Plenty of youngsters, but Refilwe with, I think it must be the youngest squad at this tournament. They've got some really good players, so Okakarara will need to up their game. Their founder, Wilson Nguvova, told me before the game he made a lot of efforts to get paperwork for 4 players to be available to play today. So they should be stronger from their first game. Notando Kumani from Eswatini, our referee. Offensa Nakedi, 17 on your right. She's the captain, only 12 years old, the Refilwe captain. Dwarfed there by Rauna Uhulu, the Okakarara captain. And Nakedi, I was saying, in their first game she was 13, but she's actually 12, and she gave a very good account of herself in central midfield. She did have one hefty kick in the second half. She got up and she was okay. This is really good for development in the Kusafa region, isn't it? So the assistants from Zimbabwe and Malawi, 4th official from Zambia, as we do the coin toss. I was saying the pitch is looking really good. Tracy Vatswaka in for Zianda Kalipa in midfield. Tracy came on as a sub in the first game. Nicole Mube looked quite good as a sub, and Pretty Modika, very much their standout player, number 10. Got both of their goals in their 6-2 defeat to Dishweshwe. Time for the war cries. Nice one from Refilwe. 10 there, Pretty Modika. Watch out for her with the blonde hair. Very much their star player in their opening game. 2 there is Matesu, 15 years old. She's a central defender. 17 is the captain, Nakedi. Lindiwe Malaza, former player with Super Falcons club in South Africa. She was having a knockabout with the players as they did their warm-up. So we are underway in the white colours. Okakarara Golden Ladies of Namibia attacking the goal to your left, and Refilwe in the dark blue colours. There's Nakedi, their 12-year-old captain. At the back there, Dineo with the blonde hair. They're in a 4-3-3 formation. And the number 9 is Linamandla Batletle. She was substituted in the first game, but they only arrived here on Monday. Their first game is on Tuesday, and they are expecting to be in better shape today. Chance for an early break here. The flag was up for offside. Miriam Michael, Nancy Lebang, she made the run forward. Quite promising that, though, for Okakarara. Nancy Lebang there, playing on the left side of midfield. Okakarara going down 5-0 to Aguila Stars of Zambia. They play in the second tier in Namibia. Going to try and test the keeper, but nothing there for Hilia, for Klengele to do there. The 14-year-old keeper for Refilwe. Here's Dineo. Right back, Ramatla, she's tall. She got that wrong. So around that penalty box there, especially around the D, it's a little bit cut up, but nothing too serious. And the pitch looking good. There's a gentle breeze here. Good conditions for the players. Free kick is given to Okakarara. 6-2 defeat for Refilwe at the hands of a Dishweshwe. Pretty Modika got both goals. One was a penalty. Emily Dube in today. She swings that over, and keeper missed it, but there was a foul. There was a flag up on the far side there for offside. Good start for Okakarara Golden Ladies. This is Ramatla, the tall right back for Refilwe. 48 goals we've had in 6 games so far. We're averaging an incredible 8 goals per game at this CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament. And here she comes again, Nancy Lebang. Winning a corner for Okakarara. That's Ramatla. Could be set for an evenly matched contest by the looks of it. Both teams targeting this for a victory in the group. There's no semi-finals, so next Wednesday and Thursday it's placement matches. Every team will get to play 4 matches. So the final is on Thursday plus the 3rd place match. And on Wednesday there's placement matches for 5th and 7th positions. Still it's Okakarara doing the attacking here. Haven't seen a forward move as yet from Refilwe. So Refilwe formed last year playing in the Gauteng Women's Development League. An exciting project, so 2 South African representatives at this tournament. One is developmental, one is elite. That's Mamelodi Sundowns plus this highly developmental Refilwe side. That'll be an offside against Rauna Uhulu, the captain. Imposing frame she has. Far side assistant from Malawi. Playing a more attacking position today is at Rauna Uhulu. And still Okakarara are the ones doing the attacking. And now they can advance a bit, can Refilwe. Number 10, Pretty Modika, playing on the right side of midfield, their most dangerous player, with a penalty and a long-range goal in their first game. A knock on the ankle for Dineo. Telling them to calm down is a referee Notando Kumane from Eswatini. Was having to take her boot off, has Dineo. That was a nasty one. So it's day 4 of action. Let's take a look at that again. Okakarara being a bit too physical there. Yeah, that's bad knock on Dineo. Cleanly taken by Hilda Shapumba. The other side from Namibia had a tough time against Mamelodi Sundowns yesterday, going down 16-0. Okakarara say they're a stronger side than Ochiwarongo. Congested there, all in that area on the right side of midfield, or the near side of midfield. 6 minutes played, no goals here. It's Okakarara Golden Ladies of Namibia up against Refilwe. And Onka Rabile wasn't able to clear. They'll push with Garises. Now Batletle. Nakedi. Still not much has happened in the Refilwe half. Or in the Okakarara half, I should say, with Refilwe having to do most of the defending. And here's Ramatla, the right back. Gets a bit of distance on that. Bali Madondo playing out on the wing. Tandem Daweni on the other for Refilwe. The youngster loses out. Nancy Lebang roams centrally here for Okakarara, but she's not going to be able to get onto this one. But they're moving forward well, Okakarara. It's a player down on the near side. So much happening at this tournament, on the field and off the field as well. That's looks like it's Pretty Modika, their star player. She's going to hobble off, and they'll definitely need her skills. She was calling the shots for Refilwe in their opening game. That's a 6-2 loss to Dishweshwe. Yeah, that's a Pretty Modika. Just 2 rest days that they've had, so it's quite a hectic schedule here. The tournament started on Monday, goes through to Thursday of next week. And that's cleared by Klengele. Giving chase there was Madondo. That's a block by Onka Rabile. Batletle now. Madondo. Nice square ball. Pretty Modika back on. Still Pretty Modika. How far can she go? She'll earn a throw in there. Good defending from Shimi. Batletle. Keeping it fairly tight at the moment, Okakarara. That's a good interception from Captain Nakedi. And no chance to break there as Ramatla is the one closest to the ball. So we play 10 minutes here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton, 40 kilometers southwest of Harare. Number 10 there, Nancy Lebang. She looks quite lively for Okakarara. Shimi will take this throw. Pretty Modika intercepts, but they've given away a corner. Free admission to watch the games here at Ngoni Stadium, the Moors Ngoni Stadium, the home ground of Moors FC, who finished second in the Zimbabwe Premier Soccer League, the men's league, which ended at the end of November. In their debut season, they got under-19s and a women's side, have Moors, the owners of this stadium. That's badly taken. Should have done much better there. Nakedi, Bashleshle. Is there a break on here? Here's Madondo. Has she got the legs? Madondo. Daweni there in the centre. The defenders doing enough. Hangula and Negumbo. Couple of attacks now from Refilwe. Emily Dube, number 12, one to watch out for Okakarara coming in. Now here's Bashleshle. Keeper does what is required. Hilia Shapumba. So we had one really close game yesterday in Popoma of Zimbabwe. 2-1 victors over Malawi's Luwinga Academy. Before that, Sundowns were 16-0 winners over Archiwarongo of Namibia. There was a great atmosphere for the second match yesterday, as we have plenty of Zimbabwe fans in. Hangula, number 7, is the right back for Okakarara. It's a goalless opening 12 minutes. Negumbo will get it away. Nakedi. Can she get past Ramatla? She can, but Dineo will quite comfortably tidy that up. So bright start from Okakarara. It's died down a little bit now. Modika. Daweni will leave that one for Ramatla. So youngsters here. The keeper for Refilwe is only 14. At the back, Matesu is only 15. Tracy Matswake, the number 14, is only 14 years old. And Tandem Daweni up front is another 14-year-old for Refilwe. So making the most of this opportunity to develop their players are Refilwe. Okakarara will restart. Emily Dube, the number 12, in today. Shimi. Now that's promising. That's won by Daweni. Bit congested in the middle of the park. They'll have to tidy up here. Ugulu, the captain. Can she get a shot in? Comes off to Neo. Big opportunity here. That's a shot on target. Gary Sess, goodness, Gary Sess with the shot on target for Okakarara. Best that we've seen in the game so far. Coach Rista Shikomba, former player with V-Power in Namibia, and the national under-20s was Coach Rista Shikomba. So shot on target for Okakarara Golden Ladies, as we have played a quarter of an hour here at Ngoni Stadium. Dineo now to Batletle. Batletle, the centre forward, but moving back to collect the ball when needed. Could be through here. Ndaweni. Ndaweni still has it. Didn't quite know where the ball had gone though. She had Madondo giving her some support. Now Ramatla. Can they apply more pressure? Dineo. Pretty Modika, who's been pretty quiet so far after an outstanding first game. Lebang. Dineo. Ramatla with a clearance. It's a highish defensive line from Okakarara. There's Madondo and Batletle. Madondo. But foul committed. Free kick to Okakarara. Coach not happy at all. One shot on target. That was from Okakarara. There's Batletle again. Yeah, and wins that well. Madondo. Another opportunity. Ndaweni. Ball went over the line. Good spell this for Refilwe. Still haven't had an attempt on target, but they're getting closer. Number 7, Tando Ndaweni, just 14 years old, the tall winger. It's kind of a 4-3-3, but at the moment Batletle, the centre forward for Refilwe, is dropping back into midfield a lot. Here's Pretty Modika. Couldn't cut inside. Ukulu, they'll scrap for it. Ramatla. Foul. Free kick to Okakarara. Goalless at Ngoni Stadium. It's a evenly balanced contest. Action live on CAF TV and on the CASAFA YouTube channel as Zimbabwe hosting this Under-17 Girls Integrated Football Tournament. Ukulu. Yeah, Nancy Lebang is a bright spark here, the number 10 for Okakarara. Giving a few problems to the opponents. That's Coach Risto Shikomba. He'll be encouraged with that, how they've started here today. Yet to score at the tournament, going down 5-0 to Aguila Stars of Zambia in their opener. The last corner on this side was wasted. Let's see what Emily Dube can do here. Dube swings over a good one. It's another corner. Player down there seems to be the captain, offensive Nakedi. Yeah. Let's hope she's okay, but the stretcher's going to come on. So Okakarara doing pretty well today after losing their first game. Dignitaries here today watching the action. It's been really enjoyable so far. It's day 4 of action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament. Okay, second chance. Nakedi is okay. A whistle went straight away. I think she wants it to be taken again. Our referee from Eswatini. That comes straight to Pretty Modika, but they haven't dealt with it. Nancy Lebang puts it wide, but she continues to impress with her touches. Nancy Lebang. Goalless, 20 minutes played here. All the games have had goals so far. Ramatla bundles in against Shimi. So on the sidelines of this, the second edition of this tournament, there's been so much happening. It's 1-on-3 there, Madondo overpowered. We had a young referees training course for 5 days before the start of the tournament, led by the legendary Felix Tango Arima, who's today going to be making his way to the Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco, where he'll be having duties there. We had a CAF D coaching course as well, which has been great. Entry course for locals, media officers training, and the goal getters was on Wednesday. Awareness on the benefits of the HPV vaccination against cervical cancer. So it really has been a tremendous first week. Shimi with the throw. Ukulu, Ramatle. Only as far as Giwa, as they can apply more pressure. Dineo gets it away. Batletle. Still the striker, winning a lot of balls. And this defensive line, I think, is dangerously high for Okakarara. Better be careful, because they're leaving themselves open to a break forward. But at the moment, so far so good for Okakarara. On the balance of things, slightly the better of the two. That's hotly disputed, but it is in favour of the Namibians. As we reach the halfway point in the first half. Warning for the 12-year-old captain, Offensa Nakedi. Audacious to have such a young captain, isn't it? But believing in the talent, and what great exposure she's getting here at international level. Shimi takes the throw for Okakarara. That's Natasha Chivongo getting her first action today. Nakedi gets past one, but not past a second. Ukulu. Nakedi can't get there that time. Batletle could be the break on this time. It is a chance for an opener. Daweni a little bit too slow. Now Madondo. What's the referee say? She says it's a penalty. Madondo brought down. Mbali Madondo fouled in the box. Penalty is given. Well, she won it. Making the run at goal. A chance now for Refilwe to take the lead. So Daweni there, then it comes into the path of Madondo. Yep, clumsy, I'd say. Pretty Modika, chance for her third of the tournament. Hilia Shapumba in goal. We had a penalty saved yesterday by the Namibians against Sundowns. Ochiwarongo, can they repeat it? Referee Notando Kumani from Eswatini wanting everything in place. We're good to go. Pretty Modika. It's 1-0 to Refilwe. The South Africans lead in the 25th minute. Well, no doubt it had to be a penalty, although it was rather sloppy defending. And Modika scored in the first game from the spot. That's high, central, into the roof of the net. Too hot for Shapumba to deal with. And it is Refilwe leading 1-0 against Okakarara Golden Ladies. Which means every game has had a goal so far. This is game 7. As I was saying, we're averaging an incredible 8 goals per game at this tournament. And that's a bit tough for Okakarara Golden Ladies, who, on the balance of things, were just about the better side going into that incident as they gave away a penalty sloppily. Tineo clears. Also, the strategy of Batletle, the forward, playing more out of midfield and winning balls has been a good one for Refilwe. She was involved in the build-up to that penalty incident. Just a few fans in for game 1. Free admission here at Ngoni Stadium. Crowd should build because game 2 is going to be really interesting. And so many youngsters here. You just wonder how much inspiration this is giving to young boys and girls watching these girls in action here. Modika leaves that. Okakarara at left back. Longish throw over the head of Modika. Nakedi's going to have to get a move on here because this has been their most dangerous player. Nancy Lebang. Lebang still goes. Can she finish it off? Lebang! Oh. Nice play. Quick on the break. Managed to fire, but it was off target. And Nancy Lebang is a starring here for Okakarara. Nakedi couldn't get her. She worked her way past Dineo, who tried the challenge. Cuts in, but it's off target. Rafilway leading with a 25th minute penalty from Pretty Modika. Here comes Lebang again, causing problems. Lebang with a crossover. And Modika will clear it away. Batletle deceives the opponent. Two teammates to give it to. Batletle. This is a strategy that's really working, but Madondo's offside. So they drop to Batletle in. The flag is up, and yeah, now finally the referee blows. Lina Mandla Batletle proving influential here. Got to admire the passion of Lindiwe Malaza, the Refilwe coach. So it's not really a 4-3-3, it's a 4-3-1-2 that they're playing, with the Batletle in behind 2 wingers. Now that's nice. Here she comes again. Batletle must be offside if... Yeah, but she won't even be able to get there anyway. That is Lina Mandla Batletle. She was playing as a central striker in the first game and was taken off in the second half. Didn't have a great game, but she's doing well today. We'll need the stretcher here. It's Nakedi, the captain again, who's hurt. Half an hour played. Refilwe lead by a 1-0. Tomorrow's a rest day. On Sunday, what could be the game of the tournament. Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa against Mpopoma of Zimbabwe. Both teams on 6 points in Group A. And the group winners go direct into the final. So that's 3 p.m. on Sunday. Expecting a really good crowd for that one. We'll restart with a drop ball. Some watching on in the grandstand. Now here's Hangula, the right back. Ugulu. Well won by Nakedi. Now then, what can they do here? Madondo quite some way out. And that's won by Shimi. Good tussle. Matesu gets a yellow card. The first of the game to Matesu of Refilwe. Penalty converted by Pretty Modika 25 minutes in. Emily Dube, another of the players doing well for Okakarara. And Lebang, their number 10, has been looking really sharp. Dube going to try and test the keeper. Straight into the arms, though, of Sibulele Lengele. Didn't play in the first game, wasn't able to, but got travel documents to be available today. Ugulu gives it away to Bafletle. Nakedi, good run. That's a clearance from Matesu. So Zimbabwe hosted the CAF Men's Under-17 in September at this venue. It was a really good tournament. South Africa beat Angola in the final. And we have big crowds throughout. They push up, Garises. Onka Rabile at left back. Ndaweni, Batlefle. Ndaweni still operating down the left wing. Madondo on the right. So not much separating these two teams in terms of play. To Refilwe with that penalty 25 minutes in. Batletle. Still a high defensive line, congested midfield. Okakarara with their defenders up near the halfway line. Offside. That was Pretty Modika who got the goal from the spot, so she's on 3. Free kick, it was a foul. And this is an opportunity for Refilwe to generate something. And Modika's really good from the set pieces from what we saw in the first game. Hilda Shapumba sorting out her wall. Okay, so what can Modika do then? She will try and go for goal. Lands on the roof of the net. Good element of deception there. Looked as though she was going to swing it over, but instead went direct. And not far off. Ugulu is the captain for Okakarara. Nearly fell at the feet of Tandem Daweni. Good work from Ramatla. So, that's the Okakarara coach, Rista Shakomba. Bit unfortunate for him, really, with his team behind. 10 minutes to go to the break. Pretty good game between these two sides, very evenly poised. There was a penalty from Pretty Modika that separates them. You would certainly fancy more goals await in this game. Medics will come on. Batletle, number 9, has been really influential. Nakedi, the young captain. Matesu has to hop off. We restart with a drop ball. Yep, some of our dignitaries watching the action here. Game 1, double header. Modika launches it forward. Ugulu, this one's very high. Ramatla has to put it out for a throw. 8 minutes to half time. It's been a few minutes since we saw something from their number 10, Nancy Lebang. Garises. Here's Hankula, the right back overlaps. That's on target, cleared off the line. Did it go over? No. That was really close. Wow. Hankula got the ball over. Action still on. Here's MD2. Ukulu. Garises. And Hankula. Put out to safety. Okakarara. Wow. Cleared off the line. Okakarara coming really close there. Garises. And Garises down, injured. So how close was this then? Keeper didn't control it. Cleared off the line by Pretty Modika, who got the goal for Okakarara and has rescued them there. That was going to trickle in as Klengele attempted the save, but not convincingly. 6 minutes to go, more pressure from Okakarara. Garises is looking good now for Okakarara, their number 8. Goodness, Garises. Getting quite a few injuries. A hard-fought first half. Not looking good there. That's Matesu, centre-back for Refilwe, so they'll be down to 10 for a while. 5 minutes to go to the break. Sunny and breezy conditions here at the Moors Ngoni Stadium. Batletle, she's got strength and she can hold it up well. Ramatla gives it away. Garises, Captain Ugulu, though, doesn't control. Madondo at the other end, also failing to do so. Batletle, surely that's a foul. Notando and Kumani from Eswatini, our referee, so they don't have a team here, but they do have a referee. As Kasafa has the privilege of hosting this second edition of the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Girls Integrated Football Tournament. And it's going to be heading to West Africa next at some point next year. MD2. Enthusiastic is Coach Lindiwe Malaza, encouraging her girls. Dube getting involved in quite a lot of the action for Okakarara Golden Ladies. There was a penalty 25 minutes in, converted by Pretty Modika. Madondo gives it away and she got a knock. They're still playing with 10, by the way, our Refilwe. Matesu, who was stretchered off, has not come back on yet. Modika. That's Garises to Ugulu. Ramatla. Now, this could be a chance, but not able to get there is Tando Mdaweni. And Hilia Shapumba will leave this for MD2. Still, Matesu is off getting attention. Nakedi. Not able to win it back. Now here's the dangerous looking Garises, but it runs away from her. Just seeing the medic talking to the coach for Refilwe. They might have to substitute Matesu. We'll see. And that's Dineo, the other centre-back, so she's got plenty of work at the moment to do with the other central defender off. Just a couple of minutes to go to half-time, and Pretty Modika, it's her penalty that separates the two on a pretty warm afternoon here in Norton. That's put out by Okakarara. So they're leading, but they have plenty of work to do here to Refilwe, because the Namibians looking quite threatening. The fans continue to slowly make their way in. Free admission for all of the games. Do we get another attack in these dying seconds? Not able to give chase there, Tando Mdaweni. Poor clearance. Modika. Modika works it well. It's deflected. Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal. Modika with the ball forward. Nothing that the goalkeeper could have done. That's an own goal on 45 minutes. Credit will go to Pretty Modika. The goalkeeper's injured as well. I think she might have collided with the post. Well, we have seen goals from range. Modika into the box. That's an unfortunate own goal there. Modika. She did really well to get that pocket of space. And off the knee. Oh, and there the keeper collides with the post as well, hurting her back. Hilia Shapumba. Credit will go to Pretty Modika, but no doubt that will go down as an own goal as it came off the knee. And a considerable knock for goalkeeper Hilia Shapumba. So we've got 2 minutes of stoppage time. We'll have to extend that while the keeper gets attention. I think it was Emily Dubé who conceded the own goal. And she'd had a good first half, but just one of those unfortunate things that happens. Conceding an own goal, and a nasty knock for goalkeeper Hilia Shapumba. So we haven't restarted yet, as the keeper still gets attention. So there will be a bit of a delay before we can complete this first half. Might have to have a goalkeeper substitution. Yeah, could have a change of goalkeeper. She's out, heading into the dressing room. There was a knock on the lower back. She collided with the post. So Mutsawashe Mangwangwa is on, the reserve keeper. She might not have been expecting it, but you've got to be prepared at all times as a reserve goalkeeper. There is that strategy these days of changing your keeper before a penalty shootout. Yeah, we see it quite a bit here in Zimbabwe at club level with Dynamos, who won several shootouts in the cup all the way to success, changing their keeper in 4 straight shootouts. Kaiser Chiefs have done it. It doesn't always work, but it gives you a psychological edge sometimes. This one coming, though, as a result of injury. We played 4 minutes of stoppage time now. Batletle. Oh, she scuffed it. Chance here. Ukulu. The captain pulls one back for Okakarara Golden Ladies. It's their first goal of the tournament. And it's Ukulu. As Batletle makes an error. That was served up, dished up to her. Wouldn't really blame the keeper there. I'd say that has to be the fault of Ramatla. Yeah, missed that completely. And the captain, Ugulu, lovely finish, took it extremely well. Rauna Ugulu. She makes it Okakarara Golden Ladies 1, Refilwe 2. It's game on again. First touch for the sub-keeper, Mutsawashe. Well, eventful end to the first half here. Okakarara Golden Ladies pulling one back from Ugulu after that own goal on 45 minutes that saw the keeper having to be substituted. Pretty Modika's penalty on 25 had put Refilwe ahead. Definitely we've got a game on here. It's their first goal of the tournament for Okakarara Golden Ladies. It's Rafilway who have the advantage, leading by 2-1. Join us in a few minutes for second half action. Interesting second half here with a drama at the end of the first half. Okakarara Golden Ladies 1, Refilwe of South Africa 2. The Namibians getting that goal deep into first half stoppage time with Rauna Uhulu, their captain, coming one-on-one with goalkeeper Sibulele Klengele. Before that own goal from Emily Dube on 45 minutes that put Refilwe comfortably 2-0 up. But now it's all to play for here. It's going to be an interesting second half. It's a Refilwe in the dark blue colours who are going to kick us off, and they'll be attacking the goal to your left. Okakarara Golden Ladies from Namibia in the white colours. Breezy and warm here in Norton to the southwest of Harare. That's Ramatla, the right back. Her error led to the Okakarara goal, which leaves this game pretty finely poised. No changes at the start of the second half, but Okakarara had to substitute their goalkeeper Hilia Shapumba as she collided with the post, trying to save that ball that went in as an own goal. And so Mutsawashe Mangwangwa is in goal now, as she gets a touch there in the red jersey. Garises battles really well. So Hulu, the captain and scorer, and Rankapile is the player down. Our referee, Notando Nkumane from Eswatini. Day 4 of action. It's game 7. After this, Aguila Stars of Zambia playing Dishweshwe of Lesotho. That's the captain and goal scorer. Getting in there in that challenge, Rauna Uhulu. You saw quite a few physical challenges in the first half. If you're joining us, only founded last year, Refilwe from East Rand in Gauteng, playing in the Gauteng Women's Development League. Here's the challenge. Yeah, that was the way that she landed, I think, caused the pain. Not that bad a challenge itself. Okakarara, 300 kilometers north of Windhoek, formed 5 years ago in 2020, playing in the second tier in Namibia. Well, Garises impressed there in the first half, the number 8, but it was the number 9, Rauna Uhulu, who got the goal, and she finished beautifully as Ramatla, the right back, failed to clear. Scuffed her attempted shot and didn't make contact, and it came into the path of Uhulu. Okay then, we're going to continue with 10 girls for Refilwe for now. That noise must be the police escort for the teams for game 2, which you might be able to pick up. Aguila Stars, appetizing one against Dishweshwe, Zambia versus Lesotho. This is one player who impressed in the first half, Nancy Lebang, for Okakarara, the number 10 left winger. So the only change was that change of goalkeeper, otherwise no changes necessary. Dineo under pressure, doesn't get it away convincingly at all. This time she does. Able to keep it in is Lebang. And another collision. Flag is up for offside. It wouldn't have counted had it gone in. Hangula, the right back. It fell to her, but she was offside. We're seeing a good positive play from Okakarara Golden Ladies. We wonder what they might do here. That's Pretty Modika who's down. Best player for Refilwe, especially in game 1. And today she got the first goal from the penalty spot, and the second goal, the own goal from MD2. It was the ball in from Modika. It was deflected with the knee by MD2. Stretcher's going to be needed. Could be a change coming. Zianda Kalipa, she did start in the first game. Well, they wouldn't want to take off Pretty Modika. So it must be quite a serious knock that she has. Yeah, so that's a shame for Refilwe. Free admission to watch the games here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton, Zimbabwe. School holidays are on. Kids coming in to watch the action. So Pretty Modika stretchered off. It's not her being substituted, however. It's Okakarara who came off earlier. She's the one who's being subbed, so Modika might continue. Zianda Kalipa is on. As we continue, Okakarara, a goal down, Refilwe with the advantage. Dineo Bashletley, who was winning balls in midfield in the first half. Now that's a nice ball, Garises chance here for Okakarara, and she levels. Great run, great finish, it's 2-2. '52nd minute goal. Good finishes for both goals from Okakarara. Now it was picked up, it was laid on well. Threaded through beautifully, actually. A bit of strength to hang on there and shake off a Kalipa, the sub who just came on. And a lovely finish. Goodness, Garises makes it Okakarara Golden Ladies 2, Refilwe 2. They've come back from 2-0 down. Another injured player. That's the keeper, Klengele. So what is the plan for Lindiwe Malaza? Was cruising along nicely at 2-0 up. Goal right at the end of stoppage time. And then 7 minutes into the second half. She was really looking so bullish, making lots of noise, encouraging her girls. And now they've got work to do. Meanwhile, Pretty Modika has hobbled up onto her feet as she was stretchered off and was off the field when that goal went in. And there's going to be a goalkeeper change. Not able to continue. We saw that signal from the medic. Sibulere Klengele is going to be taken off, which means both teams will have made goalkeeper substitutions. For Refilwe, Unarine Nechiava is the reserve keeper. And she's hurt her fingers. Let's hope that's not broken. Pretty Modika on, not walking that well. Well, physical game this. But she's a delight to watch, is a Pretty Modika. Let's hope she gets her groove back from that knock. Meanwhile, we haven't restarted yet. 9 minutes into the second half. Okakarara Golden Ladies 2, Refilwe 2. All square between the Namibians and the South Africans. goalkeeper sub hasn't happened yet. That's why there's nothing happening here. Double header today and every day that the action is on. It's a rest day tomorrow. On Sunday, Luwinga of Zambia against Ochiwarongo of Namibia. Luwinga of Malawi, I should say. And then what looks like the final before the final, Popoma of Zimbabwe playing Sundowns of South Africa, 3 p.m. Sunday. Expect a big crowd for the weekend, and both teams are on 6 points in Group A. There's the substitution then. Una Rine Nechiava replaces Sibulele Tlengele. We're back underway. Here's pretty Modika. Good that she was able to continue. Nechiava's just 14, by the way, the reserve keeper. Nakedi. Tandem Daweni on that flank, the number 7 for Refilwe. Hasn't been that effective, but she does get into good areas. Well then, this is going to be really interesting. 2-2, everything to play for. And both teams were targeting 3 points going into this contest. Dineo, number 5, the centre-back for Refilwe. The girls from the East Rand. Hangula, the right-back, is going to venture up to take this throw. Beautiful equaliser from Goodness Garises. Uhulu, the captain, had got the first goal for Okakarara. Very vocal is Coach Lindiwe Malaza. Yellow card has been shown. Garises in, really congested in this area. Hangula, decent ball, and the reserve keeper takes it cleanly, under some pressure there from Nancy Lebang. Did well. Did Nechiava. Another yellow card. And apology too. And that goes to Nancy Lebang. It's 2-2 here at the Moors Ngoni Stadium in Zimbabwe. Day 4 of action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament, the Girls Integrated Football Tournament. Football and much more on the sidelines as well. On up until Thursday of next week. Dineo's going to... No, she's not. I was going to say she's going to take it, but it's Mary Modika, pretty Modika, who's going to take it. We haven't seen an attack from Refilwe in this second half. Modika gets good distance on it. Madondo. Bahletle looking for Mdaweni. Ball stayed in, says the near side assistant. But it went out. I think the fourth official was right next to her and she made the shout. 2-2 here. Garises, strong player, the number 8 for Okakarara. Mdaweni with a touch. Madondo. Has Mdaweni got the pace here? It's kept in. Pretty Modika dispossessed. Certainly they're playing with passion. Okakarara. Here's Ramatla. Her error led to that first goal that Okakarara pulled back. Dineo will leave it for the sub-keeper Nechiava. So again, both teams have made goalkeeper substitutions because of injury. Nechiava was looking for Modika. She does get it now. Pretty Modika. Bathletle was brought down with a nasty shoulder challenge. Referee's not taking any nonsense at the moment. Notando from Eswatini, but she won't show a yellow for that. Natasha Chivongodze it was who was the offender there. Modika taking these set pieces, tests the reserve goalkeeper. Good strategy. They're still scrapping for it. Uhulu. That was a bit of a waste. An hour played here. 2-2 between the Namibians and the South Africans. Miriam Michael is number 15 in the midfield for Okakarara. Again, the goal kick to be dispatched by Pretty Modika. Collected well, Matesu. Dineo. Nakedi, that's an error. Will they get punished here? Tandom Daweni. Good intervention from Hangula. They continue to play with passion. Hangula, the right back for Okakarara Golden Ladies. A 7 there, Tandem Daweni, only 14 years old, the tall winger for Refilwe. What's happening here then? It's a yellow card for Tandem Daweni. She's not very happy about it. She's not apologetic either. Meanwhile, we resume with a throw. Daweni, who got that yellow just now. Madondo. Goes past Nakedi. Now Pretty Modika, the playmaker. Modika gets it back into the danger zone. Modika! Oh, that's an absolutely superb goal. Pretty Modika puts Refilwe back in front. What a player she is, Pretty Modika. It's her second goal of the game. It's her fourth of the tournament, and that's the best of the lot. Sumptuous. Look at that then. The clearance comes to Modika. It's 30 yards out, but she fancies her chances there. It comes back to her. This time it's 20 yards out, and that's a magnificent, gorgeous finish. It's Okakarara Golden Ladies 2, Refilwe 3. More pressure to deal with. Daweni and Madondo, those two wingers. What a beauty of a goal. Oh, back to Modika. They better be careful. Oh, Nearly a hat-trick. Batlethle now with a chance. Batlethle brought down, no penalty. Action-packed, Nakedi now. Modika's on fire. She wins that challenge too. Nakedi tussles with Lebang. Back healer from Lebang, but only gives possession away. Modika. Batlethle can't run for that. Oh, wow. Venturing forward, Matesu. Batletle's distribution still really good. Well, this certainly was a red flag for Okakarara. They knew that anything could happen there. Good save that from the substitute goalkeeper. Action at the other end. It's 3-3. Nancy Lebang. She's had a really good game, Nancy Lebang, and she's on the score sheet. Again, it's a really good finish from Okakarara as she gets past Ramatla. Wow, that post was covered by the keeper, but she struck it well. 66th minute goal, Nancy Lebang, and it's 3-3. Well, it's fearless football from both sides. They know they've got to go for 3 points here. Well, that was another excellent finish. Dineo will leave it for the sub-keeper, Mangwangwa. It's a double header. After this, Aguila Stars of Zambia play Dishweshwe of Lesotho. Garises, she's got to get there first. Dineo, she's tired. Not surprisingly, they played this game with intensity. Besides the goalkeepers, we haven't had substitutions. Hangula. She did well. We're 3/4 of the way through a very entertaining game. That's Hangula. She's the right back for Okakarara. And she is again. Now Miriam Michael. Modika stretched for that one. And she hurt herself in the process. Danger here. It's Garises. Goodness, Garises. Pastaneo. Garises goes for goal. Whoa. Just about. Saved by Mutsawashi Mangwangwa. But they do have attacking firepower to Okakarara. Good when the chances come their way. Modika is on the rampage once again. Pretty Modika. Might have laid it on that time to Ndaweni. 3-3. Knock on the knee for Goodness Garises. Loving the action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament. Zimbabwe hosting Uhuru. Got the first goal for Okakarara, which made it 2-1 at the time. Playing with these two strikers at Refilwe in a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-1-2 with a Batletle. The attacking midfielder. Madondo won't get there. This to be taken by Tracy Matsuake, who's only 14. Matsuake's throw. They'll want to clear that away, but here's Batletle. And pretty Modika. This time it's off target. 20 minutes to go. She knows the keeper is susceptible. Hangula. Do we get a winner? There's 20 minutes still to go. Madondo, not enough power there. Dineo doing so much work at centre back with blonde hair. They've got to keep it going. Dineo, strong, tall centre back. So Okakarara fighting back from 2-0 down and then from 3-2 down. Time for a substitution. Natasha Chivongodze is off. That's the injured goalkeeper who came off earlier. And there's the sub doing really well. A great interception that from Batletle. Can Madondo get through here? She's got the legs, but is going to run away from her. Tired legs now. Modika to take the corner. Scored twice from the penalty spot, once with a free kick. And a glorious fourth goal at the tournament a few minutes ago. Good clearance. Goes past Madondo. She get a second chance. Just to confirm, the sub for Okakarara, number 6, Happiness Bangula, who's right up there as the centre striker. So now they've got Garises on one flank and on the other flank there, Uhulu. Double substitution coming now for Refilwe. Intriguing contest. Nicole Mube and Bokang Matebesi. Matesu off. And also off there is Tando Mdaweni. Free kick, meanwhile, for Refilwe. 3-3. Pretty Modika. Oh, Madondo, it has found its way in to the back of the net. Error from the keeper. And Madondo scores, and Refilwe are back in front. "15 minutes from time." Well, should have done better there, no doubt, to Mutsuwashe. Fairly poor attempt, really, from Mbali Madondo, but she gets it into the back of the net, and it's 4-3. Meanwhile, Tabesi came on for Ndaweni, for Refilwe, and also Nicole Nube. For Matesu. So 14 minutes to play, 7 goals. Refilwe with a 4-3 advantage. Nicole Nube, the sub. So coming on also number 18, diminutive midfielder Matebesi. Nicole Nube tall. And she's up there in the strike force. Modika again, and she's going to test the keeper once more. Tries her luck. Doesn't work this time. But she scored twice in the game. Not moving very well there. But this is the game got in the way there. Dineo to Matebesi, the sub, who's been brought down. What a contest. Refilwe 4-3 up with 13 minutes to go. That's Miriam Michael. Another set piece means it's another Modika attempt. And in that move, Refilwe were trying to restrict the Okakarara attack with all the defenders up on the halfway line. Zianda Kalipa was another substitution a few minutes ago. She's at centre back with Dineo at the moment. And Tracy Matswake is playing left back, number 14. 12 minutes to go. We can be sure that the Okakarara Golden Ladies are going to continue to fight and try and equalise for the third time in the game. Good skills. Uhulu won't be able to keep the ball in. It'll be a goal kick. Injury. I think that's Mbangula, the substitute. Not impressed at all. Rista Shikomba. That looks a bit crampish, actually, doesn't it? I think that's Nancy Lebang, and also she's got a knock in the stomach. The captain there, Rauna Uhulu, she got the first goal for Okakarara, which made it 2-1. Yeah, so it's Nancy Lebang who's the player going off. Then they equalized. To make it 2-2 and then 2-3. Okay, what can they do here? Nicole Ngube. No, she won't be able to reach it. So much entertainment at this tournament. Fully funded by CAF. As these girls get wonderful international experience. Hangula clears. Garises, they've got to watch her. And Dineo does enough. Looking exhausted, the number 5 for Refilwe. Been extremely busy. And certainly they're not there yet, but we're into the final 10 minutes. Hangula to take the throw. That's a knock for Rauna Uhulu. Garises got the second goal for Okakarara. That made it 2-2. Nancy Leban got their third, which made it 3-3 at the time. But now, with that sloppy goalkeeping, Refilwe with the advantage. Amadondo, who equalized. Can they capitalize this time? Dineo continues to work hard at the back, and ball is still live. Dineo. They'll keep possession, the Namibians. Nakedi with that header. Committing lots up front. Nakedi's been hurt. She's on her haunches there. The 12-year-old captain got hurt as she headed the ball away. 4-3, Refilwe lead. It's been a bruising battle. Both teams had to replace their goalkeepers. Helia Shapumba got injured right at the end of the first half. She collided with the post. Her back hit the post, her lower back, as she was trying to prevent an own goal going in, which came off the knee of MD2 from Pretty Modika's ball in. Following the action here at the Morzengoni Stadium. Nakedi is just about all right. So her eyes were affected. Yeah, she can't carry on right now. Then Refilwe had to replace their keeper, Sibulele Glengele, for Netshiava. Bruising, physical, full-blooded, passionate contest this. We got 7 minutes plus quite a bit of stoppage time because we had several stoppages in this second period. Refilwe eyeing 3 points, but they're certainly not there yet. Ramatla clears. Ramatla once again. Can they get through offside? That's the substitute, Mbangula. She was ready to go. Is there a hero here for Okakarara Golden Ladies? Much improved performance, no doubt, from the team that lost 5-0 to Aguila of Zambia in the opener. Refilwe also be very happy after going down 6-2 to Dishweshwe of Lesotho in their first game. Both have put up a highly spirited performance here. But we're not done. 6 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Pretty Modika with the ball. Tired legs. Modika into the danger zone. Uhulu. Oh, that is really good there. Chance to level. Can they do it? Yes. What a fantastic goal. Nancy Lebang gets her brace. Nancy Lebang makes it 4-4. Okakarara 4. Refilwe 4. Great finish into the roof of the net past the sub-keeper Net Chiava. It's an 8-goal thriller and we could even get more. She's still running. Dineo couldn't block her. The ball was running away from her, but enough of the goal to her left, and she fires it into the roof of the net. Nancy Lebang, 2 goals for her. Oh, at the other end, Refilwe getting a half chance. Running and running. Lebang, is she on for a hat-trick by any chance? Wow. Dineo tries to go through the legs. It's a nasty blow for Dineo. Action is still on. Nakedi, she's back on, the captain. 3 against 3 at the other end. Matebesi, Nicole Ngube. Can she get past the opponent? They both come down. 4 minutes to go. 4-4. What a game. These girls are doing absolutely everything. Yellow card for the coach, Arista Shikomba. Taking no nonsense, and Notando Nkumane from Eswatini, our referee. Is there going to be a 9th goal in this game? Tracy Matswake, she's been taking these throws. Matswake in. Gary says they'd better watch this girl, Nancy Lebang. She was looming on the halfway line there. Ball boys are doing a good job as well, keeping play flowing from St. Eric's School. That comes off Nicole Ngube. Is this going to fall kindly for the captain, Uhulu? Lebang. Gary says, Lebang, the double scorer. There's too many dark blue shirts in the way, but she will keep trying to move forward. 2.5 minutes to go. Kind of game you'd wish could go to extra time. The girls are exhausted. Here's Madondo. She put them 4-3 up with a poor attempt that was fumbled by the keeper. A point is not particularly helpful for either. 3 points will give them a chance of getting into the 3rd place match. At least you would think. Nancy Lebang, Lebang here. Lebang, hat-trick chance. Fluffs there though. Should have squared the ball really. But she has been excellent. You had a word with her. A minute to go plus stoppage time. What a contest, 4-4. Okakarara Golden Ladies have levelled 3 times, from 2-0 down, from 3-2 down, from 4-3 down. Madondo, aimless ball forward. Nobody there. Nicole Ngube has barely had a touch, number 11 for Refilwe since she came on. Whereas Mata Bessie, the diminutive midfielder, she's been quite influential. Ramatla takes the throw. Pretty Modika. What a game. 2 goals. Modika, she can score from there. Oh, and getting in quickly to block that. Ramatla once again. Modika. 4 minutes of stoppage time. We're going to play. They're vulnerable. They're exposed. It's 3-on-3. She's offside. Gary says is offside. That was a possible match-winning moment, for goodness Gary says, but she ventured too far forward. Refilwe want 3 points. They're committing girls up front. Left themselves really exposed there. There's a injured player once more. Titanic battle this. Stretcher is required. Nancy Lebang, 2 fabulous goals. What passion on the bench. Coach Rista Shikomba wants them to go for it. 4 minutes of stoppage time, but we're going to extend that because of well, the instructions, the passion there, quite something. It's Pretty Modika who's going to be stretchered off. So what a possible window of hope this for Okakarara with Refilwe's best player off. Brought down there. Then Pretty Modika got the injury. She's off. At the moment, Refilwe down to 10 and the best players off. Modika still off. That might be a card for time wasting, maybe. No, she'll escape that. Surely playing for a point is not really necessary, but they want to probably give time for Modika to get back on the field. That's why Dineo took an age to dispatch. Bachletle. Well, we haven't played the 4 minutes, but it's all over. Absolutely titanic battle. Ends in a 4-4 draw between Okakarara Golden Ladies of Namibia and Refilwe of South Africa. They left it all out on the pitch there. Absolutely super game it was. Not happy Shikomba, as we didn't complete the 4 minutes, we only played 2. Also, maybe relief perhaps, Lindue Malaza. They led 2-0, did Refilwe. They pulled it back to 2-2. They led 3-2, Refilwe. It was pulled back again. This is our woman of the match. She comes off injured, Pretty Modika. They went 4-3 up, and then Nancy Lebang with her brace levelled. Pretty Modika, 2 goals, 1 a penalty, 1 a sumptuous long-range goal. What a game. Okakarara Golden Ladies 4, Refilwe 4. Player of the match is going to go to Pretty Modika. Timothy Shongwe is going to present, CAF Executive Committee member and Chairman of Competitions. Great goalkeeper back in the day. There he is, holding the ball. Timothy Shongwe. Great to have him here gracing us with his presence. Pretty Modika is hobbling forward, both boots off and not looking in good shape, but she's going to be presented with the Player of the Match award. There we are, CAF legendary goalkeeper Timothy Shongwe. Pretty Modika manages a smile just about in quite some pain. Modika is the player of the match. She was outstanding. So too was Nancy Lebang. Fabulous game. Okakarara Golden Ladies 4. The Namibians. Refilwe of South Africa 4. 8 goals. Absolutely, totally enjoyable contest this was. Should be a great one.